Okay, welcome back to Barry's Allotment. Today I'm going to do a job that I probably should have done last year. If you've watched a few of my videos, you'll have probably heard this story before, but a few years ago, 2-3 years ago, I bought 3 apple trees from the internet. They were about 4 years old at the time, and they came, I didn't realise this at the time, they were coming from Ireland. I think they're coming from the Republic of Ireland. So 2 of them arrived within days in cardboard boxes, put them in the ground in great spots, and they've done really well. This is one of them here, looking good. And this is a Bramley apple tree here, which is, it's growing a ridiculous, it's growing way too many apples for the size of it right now. It's, I don't know how old it is, 7-8 years old, I guess. Probably around 7 years old. It's got a few more years before that's full sized and can handle that many apples. But one of them, this tree here, got held up in customs for a few days. Don't know why. I think it was probably sat in a customs depot for about a week. And when it arrived, I put it in the least favourable spot of all 3, the spot that was left. So it had a rosemary bush encroaching on it and horseradish, and ever since I put it in the ground it recovered, but it's always looked like it's got something wrong with it. I've Google searched it, it doesn't quite fit the description of any of the apple tree diseases, but whatever it is, it's kind of it's fighting whatever it's got wrong with it, it's fighting it off pretty well each year. But this year I'm going to spray it. I said I'd do it last year and I didn't, and yeah, I've just got to spray it this year. I'm not going to be able to, it's too small to eat any of the apples on it, and if I don't spray it, it's probably just, the disease is probably just going to get worse. It's not getting rid of it. As you can see, it gets these sort of brown spots and brown marks on the leaves. Also, some of the leaves, when it happens to the young leaves, they don't seem to form properly like the other trees. Okay, I searched on the internet for what to spray on apple trees. It turns out there was a chemical mix that was commercially available for decades, proven to work and cure most disease apple trees get. They banned it a few years ago. You can still buy the component ingredients and mix it up yourself on the internet, but I think it's actually, the use of it is actually banned in England because it might be harmful to bees. There's loads of beehives, people have got beehives here, so I could, in theory, you could buy the component things, the component parts, mix it up yourself and spray on your trees. I can't do that and publish it on the internet. So I've got this Fungus Fighter Plus, which I bought on Amazon. It was less than a tenner delivered. So I'm going to spray this. I think you have to spray it quite a few times. Wash hands and expose skin after use. Keep out of reach of children. Do not breathe spray. Instructions for use. When to use. Use at the first signs of disease and repeat every 10 to 21 days depending on disease levels. So there's a lot more there, but I'm not going to, there's paragraphs of information there that I'm not going to read to you. But yeah, every 10 to 21, we'll give it a thorough spray every 10 to 21 days, and I'll keep you updated whether this works on apple trees. Let's hope it doesn't damage them. We'll find out. Okay, I've sprayed the whole tree. I've covered the whole tree with the Provanto Fungus Fighter Plus. I definitely should have done this last year because the tree was considerably smaller and I would have needed less spray. But I'll let you know. Check back 10 to 21 days and it needs to have its next application if the first one doesn't work. So I'll let you know. There will be a Provanto Fungus Fighter Plus on apple trees update. So it's a good one. Otherwise I'll have to buy another tree. Okay, let's hope that's worked. I'll see you in the next one. Toodles.